So reading through question 29, air is being pumped in a spherical balloon at a rate of 28 cubic feet per minute. So that's going to be the change in volume is 28 cubic feet per minute. I know it's a change, or I know it's V prime because it's a change over time, and I know it's talking about volume because the units are cubic feet. And then what rate is the radius changing? So R prime is what we're searching for. And we want to know what's its rate that it's changing, specifically when the radius is 3 feet. So we need some formula that ties these different formulas together. So specifically volume of a sphere, which is not one you have to have memorized, so we provided it there for you. But the calculus comes in right here. This formula doesn't have V primes, doesn't have R primes. It's not going to have those until you take the derivative. Now, all related rate questions are with respect to time. This is an important detail. T is the variable because T is what's changing here. As time changes, there's more volume or less volume. So when I take the derivative of V, that's dV dt, or you can just call it V prime if you want. Over here, 4/3 is just a number, pi is just a number, and then R cubed. So to take the derivative of this, you need to bring the power down, lower the power by 1, and I need a dr dt because R is not the same thing as T. Related rate with respect to time, so those are going to be with respect to time. And then related rates have one or two. I mean, these first couple steps kind of define how you should start it. Start off with what they give you, what you're trying to find. Take the formula that combines all those things. Take the derivative. That's all very consistent. The only thing that's different between some related rates questions is sometimes you're going to have one more thing you need to find. So like in the laddered questions, you usually use like Pythagorean theorem to find one more side length. But for this question, we know what V prime is. 4 and pi are just a number. We know what we want R to be. And the only thing we don't know is R prime, which is good because that's what we're searching for. So now we have an equation that we can finish solving here. So 3 squared would be 9, times 4 would be 36, feet times feet would be feet squared. Undo times with divide. I do recommend that you keep up with the units like this. I know it's more writing and it makes it a little harder to keep up with all of your work, but then right there at the end it's really nice because it kind of helps you catch some of your mistakes. Feet squared divided by feet cubed would just give you feet, and so it looks like we have 28 feet, 28 over 36 pi feet per minute. And then when I think about what I'm trying to find, radius would be a length. The rate of change of radius should be a length per an amount of time. Now, of course, I can reduce that fraction, but I guess I would start to compare answers. So we could divide both of these by 4. Let's see, this would be 14, 7. And then that matches up with the answer, so of course that would need to be there as multiple choice. So write out the stuff given to you, write out what you're finding, write the formula down that combines all those, take the derivative, plug in all the stuff they gave to you, and hope that it's a question like this where the only thing you don't know is what you're trying to solve for, because then you just undo times with divide. You got your answer.